TheRawHype, aka Black Frecklesyt.
Activity in which you got the ability to think it and then the talent to put it together.
Yeah, man, that's some powerful shit.
And the people who do that, I always enjoy when they win.
Oh, for sure.
Because I feel like, man, you earn every part of this win. Like the toilet paper nigga who help people to stop wiping their ass with leaves and use cotton toilet paper.
Is a genius.
Genius. He should get money forever because you made a forever money getter.
Oh, and you made something like legit. Everybody done been to the convenience store and used that terrible toilet paper.
Boy, you get it how you get it.
That's the worst toilet paper, or you have to use a paper towel or some shit. You gotta, nigga, that's better than what they was using. You spoiled bitch. But or just how you was just saying, like how the brain could crack, how like something could happen in your life to legitimately make you kill yourself.
Yes, man, a breaking point.
Yeah, bro.
Everyone's brain has a breaking point.
Or, like we were talking about before, like CTE, where you hit your brain at a certain point in times and then it's make it where you can't make rational decisions and shit no more.
Or like the poison you're eating that's fucking chemically fucking with your shit.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to me, bro, that things like sex and eating can kill you so easily, bro. Like, I'm talking so easily, bro.
Like that, my dog.
Because honestly, if you figure out, like, no matter why people die and shit, if you read about what killed them, most of the time it's dehydration.
Yep. It's why I tell people for the 50th millionth times to drink water. Nigga, all I drink is that water, that water. We gonna get some TheRawHype waters. That's
I drink like Gatorade and shit like that too.
See, them shit ain't water.
When I was counting calories, I only drank water. It ain't that hard.
Man, it's the right thing to do. Your body reward. Like sometimes when you're thirsty, man, and you really drink some water, your fucking organs and shit gives you a hug, my nigga.
Like
it feels
if you
like
were legitimately
a prize,
quote unquote, over drinking water, you would be much healthier. Yo.
Come on,
especially if it was since you was a kid. Like if you had parents that said, "I'm gonna make sure you stay hydrated as fuck," and put that into your life, bro. Man, who knows how your life would turn out, man?
Like mine's. I've been drinking water since I was like 13 years old, yo.
But see, that ain't what I mean, bro. I mean like 2.
That's gonna be my age. Yeah, she don't drink soda and she don't want it.
Yeah.
So give me some water.
Yeah. See, that's gonna be the best example, man.
I know. That's my point, man. I told him my point of having a kid is to show people how to do it. It's why I need to be here to do it.
How arrogant was that?
Very.
My point of having a kid.
Joe King, this is an entertainment space, guys.
My whole reason. Adrian gonna grow up to hear this and be like, what the fuck?
The fuck, nigga? That's what I'm here for. I'm a cyborg, bitch. Huh? That's what you got me here for?
Man,
that's why I've been training.
Is very, very funny.
Man,
she's very funny. Man.
I love her timing.
Like, no joke.
It's not just her funny, man. Her timing is amazing. It's comedic.
We was at work the other day and my dog was talking about my daughter being funny. And he was like, she like grown, like she got good timing. She say funny stuff. She say this. And then there was a lady in the store and she said, I really need to meet your daughter because he the second person that I didn't hear her talk about how funny she is when I come in here or whatever. And I was like, that's funny because I recognize the lady or whatever. But I was like, that's funny that be a topic and shit that I'm not the motherfucker talking about, when she come here and shit. But
man, I'm telling you, man.
Kids can be funny as fuck, man.
Especially if their seed planter is funny.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
I was explaining how important DNA is, man.
Man.
You did? Because I was telling my daughter she's loud. She sings, she freestyles, she does all that shit. I was like, yo, that is me.
Right.
And then my lady, her son, he fucking draws, you know what I'm saying? And shit, does all that art shit just like she does. And it's like, man, these gene shit are important and they guide a lot of your decisions that you don't even know you're making.
This is why I used to say all the time that free will doesn't exist.
I know, that was your shit, man.
Yeah.
That was your shit. This is what I love about the TheRawHype and shit like that is like, you can see how that is true over the time.
You can, bro. You can. Somebody gave you some super duper credit. I don't know if it was the last podcast or the one before. They was like, y'all was talking about something super early. And then Rebel just wrapped it up at the end and brought it all together and made it like this perfect, neat bow. And I laughed at it because I said, Rebel take pride in being able to do that, and he take pride in us being able to do that. And I was just like saying that it was almost like getting paid for people to like recognize that we do that and we did that is, nothing compares to getting paid.
That's why I was waiting for my time to chime in.
It was like getting paid because like getting paid is like
getting rewarded.
Exactly.
There you go.
And to me,
getting paid is like getting a reward.
Yeah, there aren't many rewards as good as money. You know what I'm saying?
That is pretty close. I like that.
So I thought that was good.
That is what the Raw Hype does, and this is why I like this. Right? This is literally why I like what we do here. Is we do that shit by mistake on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
We don't be purposely. Sometimes y'all see we forget where we was at.
No doubt.
What were you saying? I don't remember. We veer off, but somehow, some way, it all tangles in and we're like, oh man, we are geniuses.
I was talking to my daughter the other day about feeling like I'm smart, right? And I said the one thing that I do in my life that makes me legitimately feel like I'm intelligent is that I don't put myself in bad situations.
So you at least learn from your mistakes?
From a standpoint of like, let's say I have, you know how people have, you ever see people on social media, right? And they be on social media and they say, niggas only hit you up when they need something.
Anybody who don't like this, I'm cleaning up my page, so show me you like this or I'm gonna delete you because you ain't even looking at my stuff anyway.
I don't even mean that one. I mean the people that complain about people only hit you up when you need some. If you let somebody borrow money, they don't even pay you back these days. That kind of thing. To me, if you have those kind of complaints about people, you're putting yourself in a bad situation. Like if I say people only hit you up when they need something, right? I would never say that because I wouldn't even respond to somebody that only hit me up when they need something. Or if someone that only hit me up when they need something, I would do it in a way that's advantageous to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need a ride to the airport. They only hit me up when they need a ride to the airport. I have no idea why I always say ride to the airport when I'm talking about shit that I don't want to do for people. But if somebody said they only hit me up when they say I need a ride to the airport, right? So if my response to that is me thinking in my head, you only hit me up when you need something, and my response to that is, well, all right, cool, I'll take you to the airport. Give me $100. Give me $100, and it's somebody that's so down on their ass they don't got a debit card, so they can't get Uber or they can't get this. So when they say, "Oh fuck, you the only nigga that'll take me," I have to get this nigga $100. Then I don't care if you only hit me up when you need something.
I would rather you do it like that because I know you're an easy hunter.
So if you only hit me up when you need something and there's no W in it for me,
that's your fault.
I'm not gonna do the shit anyway. So it really doesn't matter anyway. It only matters if you hit me up when you need something. If I do what you need. And I don't get nothing out of it, and I didn't want to do it.
And that's my fault.
Yes. You doing shit that you don't want to do, and you hollering at people that you don't want to holler at. That's what I mean by putting yourself in a bad situation. That kind of shit is shit that I don't have in my life, and that makes me feel like I'm intelligent.
That makes you happier.
Exactly, and it makes me happier.
Oh, you said that was the point. It makes you intelligent.
But it definitely makes me happier.
But see, okay. Your thing was intelligence, so I see how smart that is now.
Yeah, exactly. Like being able to not put myself in bad situations.
Same side of the coin. I was telling my cousin the same shit because he's a doer for people.
Yes.
Right? And doers for people usually expect do-ish in return. And I always tell them, I say, look, people ain't gonna give how you give. They ain't gonna do what you do. So you can't base what you do on their reciprocation.
No doubt.
So therefore, you need to make your decisions based on that information.
No doubt.
I'm willing to do these for that person because I know they're willing to do this for me. Or they're not willing to do shit. So even though I will do something for them, it only falls in this line.
Look, I know
Organize your life.
Okay? I know a crazy person.
We all do.
And one time I heard this crazy person say, after all the shit I've done for her, she thinks that she can just stop texting me out of the blue. And the answer to that is yes. She can. But the thing is, motherfuckers do shit that either one, a motherfucker didn't ask for, or two, they doing shit on some one-sided shit thinking that the payback gonna come at the end, and then when it don't, they feel like they was wronged over or fucked over or whatever. This is your own fault.
They want to do something that they want to do for you, but get the credit.
Yes. Recently, I was talking to my homeboy, right? And he was telling me that he's dating a young lady that lives in another country, right?
Right.
So when I found this news out, I contacted him and I said, yo, I have an infatuation with people who are dating someone in another country and then they're going to meet this person for the first time and they they have a real relationship.
Isn't
right?
that like 90 Day Fiancé?
It's exactly like that, right? Now, mind you, my infatuation ain't finna get me to watch no stupid fucking show. I want to meet people in real life that I know that's doing this.
Yes.
So at the end of my message to him, I said, so please tell me. I said, so please tell me this is the case with you. And he said, she does live in another country, but we didn't met before.
Okay.
Right? So then we started talking or whatnot, you know, and I was just telling him about shit and just saying, you know, that long distance shit gonna be hard. But I was telling him that if I was him and he really liked this chick, that he should marry her, right? And the reason that I say that is me being a person that would never get married and shit, you know.
Look at the follow-up.
But look,
I told him, yo, man, you should really take that lady's hand.
Look, I'm not finna.
I never do no shit like that, but listen.
My opinions are not good for everybody. My opinions are good for me. I do have some opinions that's good for everybody, such as don't put yourself in bad situations. That's something that it's an opinion. That might not be good for everybody. I just think it's good for everybody, okay? All right, so I was telling him he should marry her, right?
Yes.
And the reason that I was saying that is because it just will make shit easier, right? So this is me thinking. I'm not saying that it's a problem from him. A problem for him. I don't know if it's a problem, but I'm just thinking if it was me, I would start thinking of how I can make the situation easier, right? And then he was saying, you know, because we've had this and this and this and this, and I just, you know, I'm a human being, so I just want to make sure that, you know, I can trust the situation, right? And I said, well, this is what you got to do, my man.
Give it to him.
All right? You have to just let go.
And let God.
And fully trust this young lady. Okay? Fully trust this young lady.
Let go what?
Of your fear.
Okay, continue.
Okay? And fully trust this young lady, right? I said, but you do that by picking her brain